Yeah. It's always watching yourself after the fact. It's like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. We're on the Warlock. Going for a sap on the Paladin. There we go. Got it. Shit. There's PvP Trinket. Death Cloud. We get feared. Feared Trinketing. And Cloaking. Blinding. Pop, 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 pop. Dead. Dead. Alright. God. I don't know. I just trinketed with like less going and momentum on the line. It just not really. I don't know. I mean, our opener kind of they separated, which is without Shadow Step is really rough. So it's like I sapped and then I didn't get to open for like another fucking 4 seconds or whatever. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, both of them have pretty long range. Like the Paladin's got like 40-yard range with his judge or whatever. So. But I might not have to sprint in twos. I don't know. I need to play more of them. I don't know. It's gonna take me a few games to warm up anyway. Like, I get nerves in the first few games for some fucking reason, even though it's like I don't really care. Like, I don't know. Ret or Preg? I think I'm on the Preg. I'm on the Preg right now. Because the enchants trinketed, so I'm waiting for his dots to roll off and then I'm gonna blind him. Blinding him. There's Bubble. Okay. Yep. It's fine. That's my fault. If I'm walking out of line of sight, you need to yell at me. Like, don't line of sight.
Hey, how you doing? Have a good one.
the enhance is probably the better target. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's divine. It was divine sec. You're not going to get it off. The problem. I might have. I don't know. I saw divine sec, so. I don't know. Sometimes I think we just have to identify what we're facing faster, and it's like I think you need to like beeline for the bottom and like pillar, stay on your mount like as long as possible, kind of thing. Like delay that fucking opener, especially if he's gonna pop sack. Because like if we get a sap on that team, it's a completely different game. But it's hard to identify what we're fighting that quickly. Oh, same thing. Oh no, elemental. It's rat, or I mean, it could be preg. Slow him, please. No, never mind. Slow him. I got it. I got it. I'm on the paladin. Hodged. We're playing it wrong. We need to be on the fucking preg. I'm not gonna be able to stick to an Ellie, and you need to be kicking the Ellie. Just best you can. I mean, they don't need anything more than that. And don't ask me why Hammer of Wrath hits for 4.4k through claws. So, yeah. I don't know. That's the strongest twos comp currently. Is Ellie Preg. Like, that's exactly what I've been trying to do with Ashe. But, I mean, can't really do it. I don't know. Ellie Destro. Or on the Destro. Go. Hammer, please. I got claws. I don't know. He just let himself die. I don't know. I expected him to port back up as soon as I got knocked down. He just stayed down there. So it wasn't bringing out a seduce, which definitely should. Hmm. That's true. Camera, please. Hmm. Restroke. He sapped. There's double fear. Tremor, please. I'm blinded half. Sapped. This game's over. I need to just fucking open. Like, that's that. I shouldn't have tinkered the fear. We lost the game because I did. Mm. Go. I'm not sure how I get fucking sapped out of a 4-second blind, but apparently it happened. Mm. Camera, please. I mean, he deathed it anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's really bad then. We 100% lost. Pop. Dead. Got him. Entirely different game when your dismantles actually work. Mm-hmm. He didn't get much out of his Blade Storm, and he didn't get anything out of his retail. Just kept DPSing through him. Yep. I mean, he trinketed the first kid and he charged you, started popping his shit and Blade Storm, so it's like, of course they're gonna do some damage at that point, but then as soon as that, like, when he was out of Blade Storm and whatnot, and then we got the Hex and the Bubble, and then, like, we were in the driver's seat the whole time, he's not doing shit. Or on the Enhance, I think. I'm getting kited, man. Yeah. This is, like, over. I got him. Yep. Nice. That was poor positioning at the start. Like, he got away, and that was really bad. Like, I think the Enhance is the target, but yeah, helping me stick to him is gonna be tough. I have to be really careful with what cooldowns I use and when I use them. I mean, I'm not gonna be sapping the Enhance, I don't think. I think the Enhance is the target, so it doesn't really matter if he gets in Luckily, well, I guess if he's in combat, then yeah. Hmm. Yeah. But I mean, you have to. I mean, at that point, it's all you're doing is delaying them auto attacking you, and it's enough because it's like I had to. Because if those wolves hit you, the shaman's in combat, and then by extension, the paladin's combat. So all he has to do is put something up. But I mean, yeah, no, it was fine. I think, but it's like if that paladin divine sacks the opener. Well, we didn't get a good opener, and we still won. But I don't know. I think a better team would fucking beat us. Hmm. It's Feral. No, it's Feral Resto, probably. It's definitely there. I sapped him. I think we just go purge him. Going. I'm open on. I mean, I'm dying to bleeds, man. Like, I need to be on the Feral. The difference in his damage versus mine is fucking astounding. Did you get his heroism off? Okay. Yeah, no, it's just dumb. Being on the Resto is dumb. Like, a Pharaoh's gonna kill me before I kill the Resto. He just, God, fucking does so much damage. Rip should not be ticking for 2.2. I'm sorry. That's just stupid. That is so fucking stupid. I'm playing at a 2K MMR though, so it's possible. I mean, yeah, obviously playing more games helps. Just and learning like all the matchups and whatnot. Fucking every variation of fucking Shaman Paladin though is gonna be annoying. Like, it doesn't matter which one it is. Like Preg, Holy, Ellie, Preg, Ellie, Ret, Enhance, like we're gonna struggle with all of them. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ellie does show. Zapping Ellie. Zap him. Yeah, that's fine. I'm in trouble. Nope. Never mind, I'm fine, I'm fine. I don't really have anything, though. I'm lining. I'm feared. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm lining. Line with me. As a... Ah, fuck. Just keep lining. Fuck! I got the fucking pet. Purge him! Purge the Warlock! Purge the Warlock! Fuck. I don't have anything. But... Oh my god, the towel. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's gouged. Oh my god. That was fucking dumb. Alright, so he's going to trinket my kidney into Shadow Fury, into Fear. So it's like, I either need to class preemptively, which is dangerous, or you need to be in position to kick that fucking Fear off of the Shadow Fury. But you're gonna get seduced, so I don't know. Yeah. I'm amazed we lived. Like, I was for sure thought we were dead. Yeah, that's... Yep. Tom, you ready?
Just 1 second.
I don't like facing the same people at the slow MMR. Like that's reserved for clicking people at Glad level. Like it just shows how few people are playing, I think. Hmm.
I'm ready.
I think it's possible. We're hovering just shy of it. You probably like in order to secure it probably well, we'd probably need to be like 2050 or above. But so just need to play more games, but I think it's possible. I'll kind of be annoyed if my rogue is the only character that gets shoulders. But whatever. I'd also like to get them in from threes, not or fives, not twos. This is yeah, no. Threes are always that way though. Like I think the highest rating I've ever been in threes is 23, like 26 or something. Never gotten very high in threes. Well, that was original TBC. Feral Ellie? I want to be on Feral, I guess. I sapped. What the?
He's open. They're open.
That's Berserk.
Silence the shaman. I'm just dispersing while I'm on the way back up. That's Prat Instinct. Sidecar on shaman. He's
Got
down.
him. Kick lava. And it's cheap. There's gonna be a break
Mid
between
globe.
kids.
Mid globe.
You dispelling predatory instincts threw off that feral so bad. Like he, not once but twice did I catch him in human form with kidney. Like they don't expect it. They don't expect it. One of
He
you
is
is
a
doing it.
sad boy.
But yeah, he'd sit in fucking human form for a second, and then it's kidney both times. First time, like he barely even lived. He wouldn't have lived without paints up. Second time he dies. Okay. I
It's good to
I'm
clean
just,
ferals early if we can, because it does fuck them hard. Yeah, we got him clean. I mean, we could always do better, but we did get him early enough to where we were able to fuck with him, so. It's good shit.
so sick of getting knocked out, man. Like so sick.
The Rogue 3's life feels bad.
And I mean, 6:40 on a Wednesday, probably not.
4:40 on a Wednesday before Christmas.
340 for Steve.
Jesus, living in the past. I was up like most of the night working on stuff, so I don't feel too bad about not working. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I normally work 8 to 4 or so anyway, or try to.
As long as the work gets done, who gives a shit?
Yep. The problem is the work doesn't get done.
Oh well.
There's too much work. But I can't
I don't
work
know. That's
80
that's why
hour
you
weeks,
need to have.
so.
Well, that's why you need to have meaningful deadlines. It's like, yeah, like there's no shortage of work that I could be doing on my team, but it's like you have to set realistic goals. I'm not going to be working 80 hours a week. And it's like, luckily, my old manager recognized when I was like doing code commits at like fucking 3 a.m. and she's like, you should just log off. Why are you on?
Stop it, idiot. Kirsten's zipping around the house too, getting ready to drive down to Arizona.
I gotta fix my fucking tricks macro. You don't have tricks. Sapping Ellie. Got him. DK. Open. Nice trinket from the DK.
That's a thing, so I can't really do much with it right now.
It's off.
Sounds like Sham. Okay. Sack's gone. Lust is gone. Bob's
Bob.
gone. I'm dispersed. Fear bomb. Psychic Horror on Shaman.
You have shield.
You got it now.
Kill here.
Okay. Silence on Pally. Silence, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. I don't really have anything. Okay, trying to do damage to this guy. Just getting kicked.
Oh, kidney.
Okay.
He's dead.
Done.
Rated. It's a game of fucking inches. That DK was. I'm pretty sure that DK had less than 100 health. Like.
The lowest I saw was 226, but it could have been lower.
It was.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. He was so close to that.
They just, yeah, that when they went defensive, they just stopped me from doing anything. Every mind freeze was into me. Every fucking wind shear.
Well, the fucking DK got a little bit of distance. Like, I guess crippling got dispelled, and then I had nothing to bridge the gap with him spamming chains on me, and it was like, so we were losing our pressure as well. It was really annoying.
Yeah. I just spelled that motherfucker's every important cooldown, though, so he can lick a nut. Hand of Sack, Hero, Hand of Protection.
He also fucking
lost it all.
Parried 2 dismantles. Did he Death Strike? He did.
It's because we cleaned him early, and then I just got all the important shit. Like, by then, I was just ready for it. Yeah, and then I ate a bunch of kicks. I was not getting any casts out for a bit there. And then fucking cleansing totem and shit. It's like, god damn it. His cleansing totem took 4 devouring purges or plagues off. Yeah, we all need to, because that shit's important. It's a lot of like lost dot damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I got crippling poison 4 times, wound poison 3 times. Jesus.
Yeah, I think put in work.
Yeah, I mean, the paladin never cleansed, so yeah, him getting out of those crypts was a fucking totem. Fuck. I think after this one, I'm gonna use it pretty slow anyway, unfortunately. Gotta eat before raid.
I don't care. It's whatever. I'm happy to do so.
I'll play more after raid. Hopefully we'll be done by like 10:30 or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down to do some, but I will have to at like 10-ish my time. Whenever Rune and Teth are done, I'll have to do more keys. We gotta get Kirsten's keys done tonight because she leaves tomorrow. She's not bringing a laptop or anything. I leave Saturday. She's going to her parents. I'm going to my parents. So. Yep. I'm gonna try and get my laptop to work, but I don't know that it's gonna. I don't have much faith in it. It's like a laptop from like 2014 or something. So it's It probably plays enough for me to do. If I can get it to boot Windows correctly, because it's having issues, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it last time I dealt with it. But if I can get it to boot correctly, then I could always do a refresh. It's not a huge deal, but then I could probably do raid, but I wouldn't want to arena or anything on that thing. I'd just get pissed off. Yeah, my fucking ham fists are too big for that little tiny keyboard. Yeah, I should probably do that.
Do we play this the same?
Yeah, but I think we look for a swap if we can manage.
Opening.
I'm dispelling dots. Training the warrior, yeah.
I shrink it from the way.
You got. Ooh.
There's shield wall. Keep going. Almost.
Switch to heals on me.
Kidney in just a second.
I'm dispersing. Fuck, it wasn't enough.
People like this exist.
Really teabagging me with his betrayer on.
Yes, he is.
That's funny.
Like people like this fucking exist.
Yeah, that guy got carried.
Wow, they're all doing it. Like, what even is this? No, their MMR is the same. Their MMR is higher than ours.
Hard not to be playing Thundercleave. Yeah, we risked it too hard, Steve. Just need to switch to healing sooner, probably. We popped shield wall. We probably just needed to have you.
Yeah, no. During shield wall, like, he was at like 10 health, but it's like once he got topped with shield wall up, just yeah, no, he's not dying until that goes down. AFK minute.
Not a big deal. It happens. That's fine. I mean, you can purge less. I get Shadow Fiend advantage, so as long as the Shadow Fiend gets to stay on the target, I'm pretty good. The only problem is if you save Sphere for Shadow Fiend, which usually they don't do. That time I fear warded Rhymes just in case he was gonna get peeled. I mean, we have Tremor, right? But I don't want to hedge our bets, so I just try and get that out there too. But usually I'll fear ward the Shadow Fiend against warrior teams if I know I need the damage, and then I'll just rely on your Tremor for the physical fear. But not that mattered. I mean, we just made a misstep. We probably need to do less dispelling and more fucking with the druid, if I had to guess. So I fucked with the shaman pretty hard there. At the start, which let us get a bunch of momentum because he couldn't do any damage, which may be correct, but we probably need to land something on the druid. What we could maybe do instead is like maybe we can hex the shaman and I can blanket the druid and maybe that they sit in it for a bit, you know? Because you can't land the hex on the druid, right? Yeah, so it's like yeah, so we could always do like if we can get the tremor stomped, we could always do like a silent sphere on the shaman and then maybe or silent sphere on the druid and then maybe the shaman just gets the hex. I don't know. We can also train it and fuck with the shaman cast, like you use it to wind shear the shaman and just be annoying bitch. Because unfortunately, the druid doesn't really have to cast much. But again, we'd have to watch the clones. Would be the only thing. If that druid played right, we would have been a lot harder off. We got lucky, and then we just didn't close. Because that dude should have been like he should have just full out of the warrior. You should have called for the wall, and then he should have just cloned, and the whole tide of the game would have changed. Because he gets our trinket from that clone immediately. Because I'm gonna trinket the first clone. Rhymes would probably trinket the first clone. You'll probably trinket the first clone. So he gets every clone he puts out of the first of each set, he's getting a free one. Yeah.
Alright, I'm like half eating. I can keep playing.
You sure, man? You can eat.
Queues are long enough that I can eat between.
What's for dinner?
Chicken, broccoli, Alfredo.
Word.
I don't understand why people teabag at 1850 MMR.
It's just kind of
Just
confusing.
bothers me.
Especially
it's the highest
when they
they've
were
ever
just
been.
like bad. Yeah, true, maybe. Like imagine being a warrior with betrayer and just doing no damage. Even if you are getting your ass plowed. I was saying Steve, like I don't know why, like if the druid was playing right, like he should have been cloning or something. Like call for the wall early and then get a clone out, and you get a trinket for it, and somebody sits in a CC.
I mean, I tried to explain this to whiteouts for the longest time, and that clone is healing. Like he always said like if I clone you're gonna die. I'm like, no. Clone stops the damage, and you can heal. But I don't know. It's just something that a lot of healers struggle with. I think
It's scary, I guess.
I think a lot of inexperienced healers have a sort of mental block into thinking that if they're not actually just always casting a heal on the person, they're gonna immediately fall over.
I will fucking watch a man die to get a clone off.
I shot a
And then
man
tell
in
them
Reno just to watch
that
him
they
die.
suck and they should have lived for the clone. Gub was always like that, playing with Gub back in the day. Nick or I would be getting fucking trained playing Druid Rat Hunter. and we were just begging Gub to clone, and he would say, "No, I can't. I have to heal." It's like, no. You have the most effective heal on in clone. I mean, it gets harder when you have 2 Dispellers spam purging all of the hots on somebody, but at the same time, like, I mean, there's options there. Tell your Shaman to off heal for a sec. Tell your Warrior to wall. Pop block. I mean, we have a mute rogue, so the block does decent against it.
I almost think we can kill the druid. Like if we face them again, I almost think swap it up, go for the druid for a quick kill on the druid.
Yeah, it works.
I can blind the warrior as soon as I open, force his trinket into hex, as long as he doesn't spell reflect it, and then druid's getting trained anyway. Mm-hmm. I can even, no, I'll still sap the Ellie. Alright, I'm just gonna play guard. It's pretty much me versus the other rogue. Or I'm gonna try and sap the mage.
That's sap on me.
Mage is sapped.
Getting clean. He's gonna go for the fear. I'm
Fear.
getting you guys. You got feared out. I got blanketed. That's great. Poly'd half. Deep froze. LOS. That sucks. I was mid global. I got rhymes on the second global, and by the third global, you were out of range because the fear sent you directly away from me.
We can never get a triple fear without Tremor down, like, period,
He
ever.
didn't get a triple fear. He only got a double fear. I mean, I was dispelling you guys. I didn't have to trinket or anything. I just again, I was mid global when he landed the fear on you guys. My next global went into your arms, and then the third global that was coming for Steve. By then he was out of range because he just was full speed running the other direction. And then he blanketed me before I could get in range, so Steve was out of the game. And then this kind of goes into what I was saying yesterday. I think that the better play is for us to just get a sap and they get a sap, and we just let that be the thing. And then, because that priest just owned us.
I mean, I did sap. I sapped the mage.
Yeah, did he trinket that, or did he sit in it and just
I don't know.
iron? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can get your Rhymes died pretty quick there. Even if I'd gotten your poly, he was still dead. So it's definitely a positioning thing. But I mean, if we're in the right position, I can get your poly too. Theoretically, if I'm not blanketed. But that seems to be the thing that they like to do. This
Basically,
is a beast cleave.
I sapped, but I got open on. Hodge. They're switching. The enhanced just trinketed.
I'm dispersed. Get a hex or something on the Sham, maybe?
I'm getting kited.
Alley's silenced.
I'm trap.
Got you.
Full kidney.
Hodge.
There's Bob.
I'm kicked. Out of it now. It's sack, I got it off. Getting you.
Kill here, kill,
I can't
kill
get
here.
hex.
He's dead.
God damn it. I always do that. It's fine. I should know. It's just my brain instantly when you say poly, I get it. It's you. Fuck off, dude. Stop kicking me, or I'm gonna kick your mom. Dick.
I don't know how I get knocked out every game. And I don't even know what knocked me out that game. Because it wasn't flare. Because I got the tap. So I don't know.
Fuck Beast Cleave, man.
And it's like, I cannot stick to a fucking Bestial Wrath Hunter or BM Hunter with a Paladin. And this is like, I was getting kited pretty fucking bad.
Yep.
Although he never deterred. So
Good job healing through the damage, because I mean now I'm on rails that game. Like, that's another one like the DK Paladin where I'm going to tank 2 DPS for most of the game, and there's nothing we can do about it. No, you. Yeah, I mean, all I did was, like, when I thought I was in danger, I just tried to use one of my many CC and hope that it stuck long enough to prevent my inevitable doom. Disperse
I mean,
early, which isn't great.
if I
but
was
it
good,
works.
I need to fucking time my dismantles on the Hunter to have aim shot fall off, I guess. But
One of the things we need to do, we gotta juke the grounding for the hex. That would be huge. Oh yeah, it's very hard to do if because he's gonna drop it. So it's either like a cancel cast or I can like try and death it maybe, but then it just might eat 2 things. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna land. Honestly, that was a very well timed totem. Must be nice because I spell reflect and sit in fucking clones all the time.
Another one, but he's marksman. I don't want to get flared. I don't want to get flared.
His pet's coming in. Let's combat.
He's in. How is he in combat? What is this fair? I'm hodged.
I'm getting you. Mid global. Mid global.
It's a turret already.
I'm gonna get dispel you. Yeah. Oh. I'm dispersed.
Trap.
Got you. I'm just dispelling you. Trying.
Deter number 2.
Okay.
Vanishing into it. I'm hodged.
Got you. Got you.
Trapped.
Got you. Jesus Christ, man. I'm dead here. Yeah.
How are they getting in combat? Like,
It's just pet shit, dude. His pet's
it's
running
so
across the bridge
stupid.
using combat.
But it gets the whole team in fucking combat.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just because the pet's in combat, all they have to do is cast anything on the hunter or the pet. And as
So
long as
stupid.
it's something that takes effect, it works.
And I was nowhere near. I hate the inconsistency with graphics. I was nowhere near what the graphic of Flare was, but it knocked me out. Like, and then I got hodged
gonna-
immediately, and then I get trapped. Like, I'm so done with this game. Like, no wonder I get tilted off the face of the earth every time I fucking.
This is gonna sound mega dumb, but try sapping the pet. If you get to the pet early enough, it won't be in combat. And then you can get the free sap on somebody else after the pet.
Fine. It's always a nerve-wracking trying to get a sap on a fucking hunter team anyway because I don't have shadow step.
Yeah. It's funny how much of a difference that makes against hunters, because like the flare doesn't tick fast enough for the shadow step usually, or yeah, for the to knock you out before you can get the cheap or whatever. The sap, if that's what you want. I mean, if you go for the sap, you'll get flared out anyway, but you can get a cheap like that. It's so annoying to get cast off against
I
that team.
would hex the enhance on that team.
Yeah, I agree. I need that enhance off me so I can do stuff. And also, like, that team, I can sit there and wand totems, but if you guys can get, like, anything, that makes a huge difference for me. If you can't reach something, or you're just, not that you probably either of you have any free time, but I'm doing my best to get the stomp so I can get fears and diseases up and shit, but it's rough. The team doesn't, that doesn't inch. They don't give me an inch. I mean, like, his purges, his cleansings were just extreme there. Cleansing totem got, what is that, 22 dispels? Most of which is Rhymes' crippling poison, which is already annoying enough. Wound and crippling. Only got one of my devouring plagues, which is good, but
These fucking paladins are just spamming Hodge like literally as soon as I'm out of stealth and mod.
dude, these long globals are fucking killing me. You call Hodge, I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Because it always happens as soon as I cast, right? So it's like, I have to wait the full 1.4 seconds and it feels like a fucking eternity.
Games like that feel good.
Yeah.
Not a word was uttered. We just know what the fuck we're doing. I like that we have a very consistent strategy for Thunder. It doesn't always work, but I think it's Thunder. We're fighting an uphill battle anyway.
I ad-libbed a little there and pre-silenced the shaman at the end of your sap so he wouldn't thunderstorm you, to be honest. He's like mid-bridge next to you. I'm like, fuck that guy. You know what?
Yeah, no, that's a good call. I didn't even notice that.
What an odd duck. Why hasn't he thunderstormed?
Also,
I started that game in Disc Priest mode, though. The first globe I spent was a Dispel. I was like, oh, that's wrong.
Uh-huh.
I gotta get dots on.
The Paladin casting Divine Sack when his warriors at 10% is a bold move. Like, I don't really know what the saving move is, but I don't think it's Sack. Probably Bubble. Mm-hmm. But either way, your warrior's at 10%, and you need 2 globals to save him. Probably dead anyway.
Yeah, at that point. I mean, he can maybe hold on if he has block and wall up with enraged regen. That's a lot of ifs, though, because he needs the healing from something.
I don't know if that warrior ever used wall, or if he did, it was super late.
Yeah, I don't think I can see that, unfortunately, in the arena. Yeah, he walled.
Okay. What is it? Must have killed him through it then.
That's a lot of ifs, though, because he needs the healing thunderstorm. If he can't reach something.
I'm trapped. Wrath Hunter.
Okay.
Vanishing into it. I feel like MMR fluctuations are so heavy. We lost that against that marksman enhance, and we lost 40 MMR for that game. That's like one game.
Yeah, I don't think it makes much sense. I think they like underfucked the points and overfucked the MMR. So like it's just you don't get a whole lot of actual points usually, and then your MMR is still wild. So like you just set yourself up to get fucked if you lose. Like if you get a 3-game losing streak, it's pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
Because to turn that around, you basically have to get a 2 or 3-game winning streak.
I mean, that
should.
that is the goal of an MMR system, right? Is to put you where you're winning and losing half your game.
Yeah, you should always get points. Like if you're exactly 50-50, you should be higher than when you started that matchup, in my opinion. Like if you put in the time, it might take you years, but you should always slowly increase because the MMR should always inflate, or the rating should always inflate slightly.
Here. I think we're on the priest, or are we on the shaman?
I don't know. I don't know what kills us.
I'm sapped. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
Okay. Okay. Yep. You trinketed? That's good. That's a good blind.
Good.
That sucks, yeah.
He's sub. I'm pretty done with this game. Yeah, I'm done till raid. Talk to you guys in a bit.
Wow, look at you.
Enjoy dinner, sir.
Just fucking eating without us.
He'd bring you the scraps.
Dude, I am a script scrapper, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Dominic, I'm currently in the process of trying to pull together like receipts and invoices of Magic the Gathering purchases I have made, so that I can attach them to an insurance claim in case, you know, my shit isn't recovered when and if they find my car.
But that's fun.
So tomorrow I have to go down to the card shop that I frequent and see if I can't get a like a transaction history from them.
You
they
pay in cash or credit?
Well, the thing is that they have like a what is it? They have like a point system because they use Clover, their POS system. So technically, all of my transactions theoretically should be saved under my phone number, right?
Yeah.
So if there's a possibility I can get a transaction history through that, you know, there's a possibility. I'm just trying to get as much information as I can to provide to them, you know?
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
I mean, I obviously can't provide proof of purchase for every single card I own. That's just not possible. But I just want to give them as much information of, you know, investment that I can, so that, you know, the amount that the amount that I am positing around $5,800 to $5,900